People are constantly asking for my opinion about their kids' speech and language development. And if you tell me that your, let's say, 16-month-old is not talking yet, I'm not too concerned. It's fine. The milestone is to say your first word by around 12 months, but I don't get too worried about that. However, if you tell me that your 16-month-old is not using any gestures, then I worry. Then I would tell you, run, don't walk to early intervention, because gestures are so important. And gestures are part of speech and language, and not everybody knows that. And most doctors don't actually tell you that, and they don't ask you to check it off on the milestone checklist that you do at the doctor's offices. Here's what I want you to know about gestures. The individual gestures that your child may or may not be doing are not as important as the number of total gestures that they are using. So the rule of thumb is 16 gestures by 16 months old. Easy to remember. Starting at about 9 months, they should be learning about 2 new gestures per month up until 16 months. Now, gestures might be, especially the earlier gestures, they might be less complicated than what you're thinking, because the earliest gestures would be like giving something that's considered a gesture. So if your child is handing you this blank 2025 Christmas ornament that needs a family photo from 2025, be like, just handing it to you, that's a gesture, giving. Or reaching. Like reaching towards a thing, a person, that's a gesture. Holding their hands to be picked up, that's a gesture. Those are early gestures. So before you panic, especially when your baby's on the younger side and you say they're not doing any gestures, they don't have to be those really specific gestures that you might be thinking of. As they get a little older, the gestures do become a lot more specific, like shh, or stinky, or I don't know, or something like that. They can be more specific, but in the beginning, they're really just simple things that your baby might be doing already. So send me a DM if you'd like more resources or to figure out how to work with me one-on-one.